Hi, welcome to Repeatable by Trustmakers. Today we'll be talking again about a research study dealing with trust in communications. To introduce today's study is Efson Welde, who reviewed the paper and prepared the summary.
Hi, today's study is called Trust in Communication Research, a Systematic Literature Review of Trust by Flo and McWaters. It was published in the Journal of Communication in 2020.
Trust as an academic subject can be an elusive concept because it crosses many different disciplines. Defining the concept and studying it systematically poses a lot of challenges. We are very interested in how the research unfolds, particularly in the areas of media, fake news, and digital media, and we'll continue to review it in these summaries. But getting a handle on the concept in practice, however, may be an easier task. As individuals, we don't trust people who are always scamming and trying to benefit themselves at the expense of others. We don't trust people who tell lies and mislead others, or whose words and actions don't match. People who are unreliable, who you can't count on to be there when you need them, are untrustworthy. And we generally don't trust people who self-aggrandize, don't care about others, and don't take responsibility for their words and actions. If we ask ourselves what the organizational equivalents of those behaviors are, we can get some practical insight. Ask yourself, if your organization was a person, would you trust it? Would others? It is a simple way to start thinking about the importance of trust for your business or group. There are two other questions in this vein that can help you to take a look at your organization. What are the consequences for the untrustworthy person, and is that person always aware that any negative outcomes or lack of positive ones are the result of their own words and actions? We suggest that the outcomes for the person are frequently not good, and that the untrustworthy person doesn't always see those outcomes as the result of their own behaviors. Since it is hard to prove a negative, both individuals and organizations can begin by asking themselves what would be different if others trusted them more. What would happen if you replaced the trust-killing behaviors with trust-making ones? Ask yourself, what would that look like? Thanks, Efson.
You're welcome.